What's going on, guys? It's your boy Peter, and I'm back again with another video. Today, I'm going to be talking about my experience studying aircraft maintenance engineering in school. So basically, this video is going to be more of my experience when I was in school, how the courses are. The professor was here a lot of protocols. And the reason why I'm making this video is because I know a lot of people who want to go through the educational route to study this program, right? And just know this is all based on my experience. Everybody gonna have their own experience, but this is all based on my experience. So for you guys who don't know, I came to this country as an international student in 2014 at the age of 16 to study this program, aircraft maintenance engineering, and I went to Centennial College in Toronto, Ontario. I remember my first year studying this program. I would say that was like one of the toughest semester for me, toughest year for me, and that was because I came to this country at a really really young age. I remember I came like at the age of 16. And I was living alone, basically doing everything alone. And I also remember my first year was like a lot of courses. I remember specifically we had 9 courses, and those 9 courses, out of those 9 courses, like 4 of them were like calculations and physics. So I remember we had like, I think, a course called math. That was more pure math calculations. So we're doing a lot of calculations on width and balance, a lot of calculations of how to measure rivets, bolts. The second course was like called theory of flight. So it was more of physics, learning more of aerodynamics and more of how aircraft fly, lift, thrust, drag, and all that. The third program that I remember was like solid state, was more of the electrical, the avionic part of aircraft. So it was more of a way calculating resistance, voltage. But it was a lot of more calculation. But the good thing was, I was really good at calculation. That was a good thing, right? But I remember that I almost failed one of my classes, and that was math. Crazy enough, I am really good at math. Like in high school, I was really good at math. Like math and physics were like my strongest academical course. I was really good at math, and I remember that I almost failed the course. And if not because of my finals, I really put a lot of effort in my finals, I would have failed that course. But the reason why I almost failed was because I was really good at math, right? I'm like, okay, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was so complacent. I was not even putting that much effort. You know what I'm saying? We studying. But the thing is, you studying this course, the calculation is so different from your high school. Like, you're going to be doing a lot of, in-depth calculations. You know what I'm saying? And that's just for I think it's only for your first semester. Your next semester is not going to be more. I'm going to talk about that. So my first semester was like more calculations, more physics. But the good thing was like, my finals, I took it really, really serious because I'm like, oh shit, ain't no way I'm failing this course, man. My dad did not spend that much money to send me here, and I'm going to be failing any courses. So luckily, I did not fail the course. You know what I'm saying? Thank God. But yeah, my experience in the fourth semester was a little bit tough for you guys that are trying to go to the school. I know in Canada, I'm not sure about other countries, but in Canada, this is actually a 2-year program, right? So you have 4 semesters. So the first semester is more, your first year is more of the genre of aircraft maintenance. So you're going to be studying both maintenance and avionics. Then your second year, that's when you get to choose if you want to become more of the maintenance side, or you want to stay more on the electrical side, which is the avionics. I went for the maintenance side. So my first year, I would say, was tough. Like we had 9 courses. I don't know if they still have that much courses right now. And the craziest thing was, it was not even that bad when you're starting. But when it comes to finals and you have to study for all the 9 courses, like literally you have to study the whole curriculum for 9 courses. Like, man, that's when sometimes we had like 3 exams a day, like literally. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, my first year was like, it was really tough. And when it comes to practical, we actually had a lot of practical in the first year. I remember my first. I'm gonna try and find a video. I'm gonna see if I can find a video We had my first year. We had to design a wing, like an aerodynamic wing, like the shape of the wing. We had to. It was called actually was called sheet metal, I believe. Yeah. So we had to design a wing, right? And no, first time that was really tough for me because I have never used any power tool. So that was my first time learning how to use drill, rivet gun. That was like my first experience. So yeah, my first semester was more of a tough, I would say more of a tough semester. A lot of time, man. Took a lot of my time. I had to really take it serious. But when it came to my second semester, it became more easy. And I'll tell you the reason why it became more easy. And that was because now I'm used to the Canadian system. Now I know how to survive alone. And not only that, imagine you going from 9 courses to now studying like only 4 courses, because literally after your first semester, now you get to choose if you want to go to maintenance or avionics. And I remember my third semester, and that was my second year. I was like, man, going from 9 courses to 4 courses, that was like a blessing. Now I had more days off to study. Now I had more time for myself. You know what I'm saying? And it was less. The courses were not even that hard, to be honest. Like you can literally pass. I remember. I think I still remember I had like all A's in my second semester. My first semester I was having A, B, B, A, B. But my second semester, I went crazy. I had like all A's, you know what I'm saying. But in general, my experience, I would say my experience, studying this program it was a challenge, man. It was a challenge, and that's one of the things that really set me up. I would say to where I am right now because I was not only focusing on my educational route, I was also focusing on my personal life because I had to balance both school and going home and doing my laundry and cooking and taking care of myself. You know what I'm saying? So for you guys that especially for you guys that are going to be more like international students, because I know my demographic, I'm more international student trying to study this program, right? I would say it's going to be tough a little bit. The first year is going to be a little bit tough. It's going to be a different experience, especially if you've never lived alone before. The first time living alone and trying to study this program. The first day especially, there's going to be a lot of math, a lot of calculations, practicals, assignments. Man, assignments was one of those things too, man. You know what I'm saying? We had to study. But the good thing is I'm not gonna lie, the good thing, one of the things that actually helped me out too was we had good professors. That's why I always tell you guys, do a little bit of research before going to any school. I don't want to speak bad about any school, but I would say do your own research. Luckily, Centennial College is like one of the top colleges in Ontario, basically, and I had a good professor, who actually taught me properly. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, that's my summary of my whole experience. And if you guys actually find this video helpful, you can always feel free to ask me questions. Like I said, I do have these free call. We can schedule a call and we can talk about this program. You know what I'm saying? Like my goal here is to help people out and guide you through the program that you guys are trying to get into this career. Take this as a career path. My goal here is to guide you through. I don't know everything, but the little I know, I'm always here to show it to you guys, man. You know what I'm saying? For you guys that are new to my channel, my name is Peter. I am an aircraft maintenance engineer or an aircraft mechanic, whatever you call it. And I have been in this industry for over 5 years now, 6 years now, specifically in maintenance. I also worked in other field, in assembling. But mostly in maintenance, I've been here for almost 5 years. I am licensed. I also have my ACA. But yeah, if you have any questions regarding this course, please feel free to get back to me, and I'm always ready to help you guys, man. You know what I'm saying? For you guys that are new to my channel and you haven't subscribed, please do not forget to like, share, and subscribe, man. Love you guys.